What's up, fellas? Mobay 876 RC signing back on, and today I'm gonna let you guys check out my entire RC collection. My collection is not too big, but before I start the video off, I do want to let you guys know I'm not going to go into full details on every single mod that's been done to each of my RCs. If you're new to the channel and you see a specific RC in the lineup and you want to know more about it, feel free to browse through my channel and find that particular RC and check it out. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, here we go, fellas. I'm gonna start off with the rock crawlers. This is the SCX-10 right here. This is my first rock crawler. It's been around for a while. As you can see now, it's pretty tricked out. It's got the alloy wheels, aluminum, everything. It's got a 4600 kV Castle setup in it. It's got the scale trailer. And nowadays, this thing is just a shelf queen, to be honest with you guys. Be moving on to the next crawler and let you guys check it out. Looking at another great crawler right there, fellas. That is the Redcat Gen 8. It's been in the collection for a while. As you guys can see, it's got a few mods done to it. Look like it's sitting on two flats due to the brass portal weights that I installed on there a few weeks ago. Nothing really bad that I can say about the Redcat Gen 8, man. It's worth every penny. If you're looking to get into rock crawling and you're on a budget, definitely do not look past the Redcat Gen 8. Alright, fellas, about to move on to the last rock crawler. Had to save the best crawler for last, fellas. We got the TRX-4 Sport. This is the newest crawler to my collection. Owned it for a few weeks now. Put it through its paces. Got a few mods on it. Great crawler. Same thing like I said about the Redcat Gen 8. If you've been looking at one, just go ahead and get it. You can't go wrong with either the Gen 8 or the TRX-4 Sport. With that being said, fellas, we're going to move on to the short course trucks. Alright, fellas, we got the Team Associated SC10 two-wheel drive. This truck right here, I dedicate this one strictly for the track whenever I can get a chance to make it out there. And just in case you guys are wondering, the body probably looks brand new. It is actually brand new. With all my RCs, I like to have two bodies, a run body and a shelf body. I'm just real particular with my RCs like that. With that being said, fellas, let's move on to the next one. Yes, sir. Got the legendary Traxxas Slash 4x4. Quick story for you guys. So when I got into the RC game about 10 years ago, the Traxxas Slash 4x4 was my first RC that I ever owned. And I would recommend this one to anybody. This is definitely a flagship vehicle for Traxxas. But I will say this. If you plan on getting the Traxxas Slash and you're new to the hobby, or you already been in the game for a while and you're looking at one, I'm sure you guys know this already. You got to RPM this thing all the way out and definitely change the stock wheels and all that. Great basher. With that being said, fellas, we got to keep it moving. Let's go on to the next one. We got the Arrma Outcast Success Stunt Truck, aka Willie King. This has got to be one of my favorite RCs out of my collection as far as the off-road vehicles go. This thing is a beast at jumping, doing flips, wheelies, all of that stuff, fellas. Let's see what else we got. Got the Arrma Kraton, fellas, newest basher to the collection. Had it for a few weeks now. Ran it for the first time yesterday. And I was going to make a video for you guys to kind of give you my thoughts, but I had some malfunctions with my GoPro. So I'll let you guys know in this video. I think it's a dope truck. Got a lot of similarities like the Arrma Outcast. One thing that I can say that Arrma could have did a better job at is better tire selection. These things balloon up like crazy. I actually bust out one of the sidewalls on the other side on the front wheel. So I got some terrain crushers coming. But you already know, fellas, we got to keep it moving. We got another great Arrma vehicle, the Arrma Typhon. As you guys can see, I have mine set up for high-speed runs. I'm getting a little bit over 100 plus with this one. Let's move on to another speed demon, fellas. Got the Arrma Italian. Got it set up for high-speed runs. It's still in test and tune stage right now. And you guys can see this thing is dirty. Was out there running it on my street. Got a little bit dusty, fellas. Let's keep it moving. More speed demons. Check out the custom built Mama Monster Traxxas Rustler two-wheel drive, fellas. One of my favorite builds that I've done so far. Got this thing geared for high speed runs. Got to get it back out there. Been sitting for a while, but you already know we got to keep it moving. Another one of my custom builds from the ground up, fellas. We got the Traxxas Slash 4x4 LCG. I got this thing set up for drag racing or high-speed runs. Currently, it has a 2200 kV Castle motor. I had a Mama Monster 2 ESC on it. Had to take that off to put it on another one of my RCs. This one right here is going to be going up for sale on eBay and Craigslist and all those sites. Got to make room for the Armor Limitless. Let's see what else we got in the lineup, fellas. Another great RC by Traxxas, fellas. Traxxas funny car. Had this one in my collection for a while. Every time I take this thing out, it's a blast. But it's definitely better if you got two of them out there. I think this is the most scale on-road RC car that Traxxas ever came out with. Some people might disagree. Besides that, I had to give it up to the Fortec 2.0. If you ain't got one, definitely think about getting one. Let's see what we got coming up next. Check out the Traxxas Fortec 2.0 with the Lamborghini Diablo body on it. This is my favorite 1/10 scale on-road car. I got a lot of epic fails with this thing right here, fellas. If it had wings, it would fly. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about if you subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. I got some things in the works for this one. I got a new motor, ESC, and LiPos coming. So stay tuned for a update video and a run video as well. Let's check out some more RCs. Check out my Team Associated Apex touring car, fellas. This is my fastest RC car in my collection. I was able to get a PB of 118. I was shocked when I got it, couldn't believe it. And this is also the fastest Team Associated Apex touring car on YouTube. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are running these. If they are, they're not posting videos up. But I'm gonna go ahead and be cool with that record for now until somebody pass me. Got a few more cars coming, and we're gonna be getting to the end of the video, fellas. Check out that HPI Sprint 2 Flux, fellas. This was my first belted car right here that I ever owned. As you can see, it's got the Camaro body on there with the gold drift wheels. I need to get it out there and let you guys see this thing in action. I actually got some little mini cones I'm gonna set up out there and try to get a killer video for you guys. I think this is the most scale RC in my collection, and definitely if you can find one of these and you into belted cars, grab you one of these and grab all the spare parts you can find, because it's pretty hard to find parts for the HPI Sprint 2 Flux. And definitely get yourself some extra belts. We got one more RC car coming up, and that one is going to be a belted car. And a lot of you guys might not even know what kind of car it is when I say the name, because they're not really out there like that. But let me know what you guys think. Alright, fellas, here's a car that I was just telling you guys about. This is a 1/10 scale Shakira XIS. The car does come as a kit. It's pretty cheap. It's carbon fiber and aluminum, and it is belted. I'm gonna let you guys get a closer look at this one. I think it's a cool car for the price point if you're into building your own cars. So let me go ahead and get the body off and let you guys check it out. Alright, fellas, let me let you guys check this thing out with the top off. It's got a nice layout to it. Carbon fiber is official. The aluminum is high grade aluminum. I would definitely say use red Loctite like any other aluminum parts that you would use on your RC. You can get this thing for like $150 to $200 as a roller, but it's worth the money though if you're into belted RC cars. But there it is, fellas. That's the Shakira XIS. I got one more RC. Some of you guys will like, some of you guys won't like. Here we go.